transformative agenda for national transformation. Support the giant.
This message is brought to you courtesy Transformation Ambassadors of Nigeria. Done for One Vision, Nigeria.
Street Talk.
Many thanks for staying with us. You're watching News Track on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. These are the stories and reports that we're tracking at this hour. The federal government appears to be matching words with action as regards efforts at improving power supply across the country. A contract up to the tune of 3.95 billion naira has been approved by the Federal Executive Council for the construction of a transmission line, a substation, and the 2x132 line base extension in some communities in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria. Our State House correspondent Chukuma Onukusi reports.
The Federal Executive Council meeting held as presided over by President Goodluck Jonathan. Also present were the Vice President and almost all the ministers. Transmission infrastructure is said to have posed a problem in some communities in Anambra State. Communities like Oka Onitsha, Ifite-Duno, Newi and Obosi have power infrastructure overstretched. Hence, the new contract as presented by the Minister of Power.
Two different lots include the engineering, design, manufacture, supply, construction, testing, and commissioning of the Onitsha-Ifite-Duno 132 kV transmission line, and that is in favor of Messrs. Sinotech CCC International Joint Venture. The total cost of that project, which includes VAT and contingency and taxes, come up to 1.8 billion naira.
The Minister of Health is seeking for a legal framework for all the 21 federal medical centers across the country.
The Federal Executive Council approved the draft bill to be sent as an executive bill to the National Assembly, subject to some of the areas that Council decided the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice working with the Honorable Minister of Finance and Honorable Minister of Health to properly align with extant policies and laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
More donations are pouring in on the Safe School Initiative and the safety of schools threatened by insurgency in northeastern part of Nigeria. Recent donations were said to have been announced to the Council by the Minister of Finance.
The Norwegian government has already donated 10 million Norwegian kroners. The British government has also made a donation of £1 million to the Safe School Initiative. This is coming from the British government. to support the President's initiative on the Safe School Initiative, which the President had launched to provide safety for school children in the Northeast.
The Federal Executive Council appeals to well-meaning Nigerians in and outside the country to continue to make donations to the Safe School Initiative, at least to indicate that Nigeria is not alone in the fight against terrorism. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.
A special meeting of the leadership of the People's Democratic Party is currently ongoing at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Now, the meeting, which began immediately after the Federal Executive Council meeting, is also being presided over by President Goodluck Jonathan. Present at the meeting are the Vice President, Chairman of the PDP, and all the executives of the party, the Senate President, Secretary to the Federal Government, and all federal ministers. The agenda of the meeting has not been revealed yet, but it has been speculated that they will try to persuade ministers who have intentions of vying for elections in 2015 to resign so that government can start looking for their replacements. Now, the battle for the governorship seat in Osun State may have been concluded at the polls about 16 days ago, but the feud resumed in the courts today. Well, the Osun State Governorship Election Tribunal began its first sitting by granting applications filed by both the APC and the PDP to inspect the electoral materials. Now, the counsel to the APC, Kunle Adegoke, said the party had approached the Election Petition Tribunal seeking, among other things, a forensic examination of the electoral materials. However, the PDP counsel, Afolabi Fashono, said they had approached the tribunal with the same request as the APC.
Is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
That was the 10th of August 2014 when Mr. Rauf Aregbesola was declared winner of the Osun State governorship election. The battle is not quite over, as the two major parties in the race are now back in the courtroom. It is the first sitting of the Osun Governorship Election Tribunal, led by Justice Meiketa Bako. The APC counsel, Mr. Kunle Adegoke, at the sitting prayed the court for the permission to inspect and conduct a forensic examination on the electoral materials used.
There are two applications. We filed an application to conduct an inspection of all the electoral materials used during the governorship election.
The counsel to the PDP, Mr. Afolabi Fashono, is also seeking a similar permission. The party is also challenging the result of the election.
We came to seek leave of court for the purpose of examining electoral materials that were used during the last election.
The chairman of the tribunal, however, granted the prayers of both parties, but gave the PDP 3 days to file its petition challenging the outcome of the August 9 governorship election, which produced Governor Rauf Aregbesola of the APC as the winner. Sheun Okimbaloye, Channels Television News.
Let's take a break, and when we come back, of course, Nigeria stands a risk of being banned by FIFA owing to the NFF crisis. That's in sports news. Please stay with us.
Hello. Yes, sir. Where are you going to? Yes, I'm looking for a job. Job. Okay, go by my friend. Job, we go employ you. People where they work out website, they never collect them. He said they look for. Here in a public place, where we go beg money.
Yeah, I have an interview here today.
Interview? Who called you for interview here?
Lagos State Special People's Law 2011, Section 22, Subsection 1, stipulates that no person living with disability shall be subjected to any form of torture, cruelty, or inhuman, degrading treatment. Please allow me.
Sir, please, sir, help me, sir.
Did I make you like this? Excuse me.
The public is hereby advised to comply on or before June 2016 or face persecution. Courtesy, Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, Lasoda, Ikoni Bajeo.